So I have finally seen the drama starring Robert Pattinson and Zendaya. Loved it. Hot Mess Express. So chaotic, my type of movie. Like, I really, really loved it. I know it got some mixed reviews. Some people were not happy. They weren't expecting, the film to be like that. Listen, I saw the trailer, I saw those promo photos, and I saw A24. I already knew it was going to be different. I already knew it could be a little unhinged, but hey, I'm a big fan of A24. Y'all movies are always so, I still liked it, but I know some people were not happy. But if you do want to see like a nice romantic cutesy like love movie, I definitely recommend You, Me, and Tuscany. But the drama was not that. But I'm going to give my review. No spoilers, I promise. I'm going to not give a lot of details. I'll do my best. But let me go ahead and get into it, because listen, I might see the movie again. I liked it. So basically, again, it's starring Robert Pattinson and Zendaya. They are the two main characters. It shows them, meeting. The movie starts off really normal. It just shows them meeting, and it kind of like shows little moments of them, meeting, and then, date, getting to know each other, just organically becoming boyfriend and girlfriend, like starting a relationship. It starts off normal to me anyways. And then the movie kind of goes on and it transitions into Rob proposing to Zendaya's character. And then we're in the week of them getting married, 1 week away. And there's like a lot of last minute wedding plans. So, they're busy, but again, they're like still normal, still kind of, happy, like nothing is wrong at this point, again, to me. But all of that changes. Um, so they are with their best man and maid of honor, and they're doing a tasting. And it's late, and they are drinking wine. They're having a good time, and they are getting lit. And somehow the question comes up: what was the worst thing you've ever done? It's supposed to be like a funny, fun question. So they go one by one. Now, the maid of honor, pause. What she revealed, somehow she did not think it was that big of a deal. it was, but somehow she thought it really was just not that big of a deal. But anyways, they go one by one. And again, Zendaya's character, mind you, she's engaged. She's about to get married. Her wedding is like just days away. She's getting hammered. It gets to her. Again, she's drunk. And she reveals something very, unhinged, and kind of something a little like, whoa. Something that she thought about doing, something that she planned on doing when she was 15 years old. And so the whole table, really, so the best man and the maid of honor, they're all looking like, but Robert Pattinson, her fiance, he's laughing, because he's like, she's joking. Tell them you're joking. Stop it. Like, tell them you are joking. But they're like looking at her like, what did you just say? And so because she's drunk, instead of like retracting, because she's drunk, she keeps on like explaining. And mind you, he's still like, she's not serious. She's not serious. And the maid of honor's like, she's serious. And she keeps on like just blabbing, you know, but she, even though she's drunk, she can see, like, I feel like in her face, she could see that she made like a mistake saying it. But, you know, because this is like the first time like she's ever like said it, like said this thing that she's thought about doing when she was 15, this like horrible thing. And so they're looking at her like, you, like, what are we dealing with? And so again, the fiance is just like, Rob Patterson's like, oh, but as Zendaya keeps talking, she reveals something about, you know, she reveals something, and Rob Patterson, he realizes it's something that she's been lying about this whole time that he's known her. So he's like, wait a minute, I thought you told me that. He's like, wait, what? He's like, are you serious? And she's like, yeah. So he's now gone from like, you know, nervous laughter, like trying to like settle the table, to like they're all looking at her like. And so the maid of honor is having a fit. Again, I'm not going to start getting into details. And it just goes from there. Robert Patterson, he's the fiance. He is in total shock because the woman he is about to marry just revealed something that is like super crazy. Even though it was 15 years ago, even though it was just something she thought about doing, she didn't actually do it, she thought about doing it, he is shocked. Like, he's like, and it just goes from there. So what I like about this movie is it shows real human emotions. It just literally shows how humans react, because they do not give her any type of grace. Even though she was potentially trying to, you know, she couldn't even get out like why she even got to that point as a child, they weren't really giving her any grace. You know, it immediately became like she is like this horrible person. And so it just starts breaking down from there. And so Robert Pattinson, he starts unraveling mentally, emotionally. He just starts unraveling because he is stuck between, you know, do I still want to marry this woman, or do I need to call off this wedding? And that is really all I will say, is that he starts unraveling. And not only does he start unraveling, really everyone who knows about what she just did starts unraveling. So that's what I love about it. It just shows how humans are and how our emotions work, and how really she's probably the more sane person in the movie, because everybody else is like like everybody's having like this meltdown. But I definitely recommend it. I really liked it. I definitely recommend it. If you go see it, come back and let me know what you think. Or if you have already seen it, come back, you know, comment and let me know what you thought. But to me, it just shows how we are as humans. It just shows that mental, you know, how we can literally, how fast we can have like a mental breakdown. It really shows that. I absolutely loved it. If you have a different opinion, let me know. But please follow me on TikTok at Misha2012. I would love to connect more, but yeah, that's my opinion on the drama starring Zendaya and Robert Pattinson.